First up, we're talking about the MPAA mistakenly accusing college students of stealing 44% of the movie industry's domestic losses. Going to ask Chris right now, what do you make of this 44% suddenly becoming 15%?
I personally think this mistake ruined the MPAA's credibility. I mean, I took a statistics course in college, and they told us the normal margin of error is maybe 1-2%, not 29%. So I doubt it was human error, as they claim. Sounds like a little more mischievous.
So it seems like somebody must have...
margin of error, one thing. Margin of, just untruthiness, just our margin of misleading by 20-something% or whatever. That's ridiculous. But, Chris, do you think, I don't know if it's a big deal anymore. Are colleges really taking notice about this? Like, what's really at stake here?
They should be if they're not. I mean, if these laws go through, they'll just be a stepping stone to, bigger and more restrictive laws.
That is true.
That is true. Well, do you download movies?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I do. I still go see them, but it's it's just convenient to download. Maybe if it costs $14 and then you regret what you saw later, then you wouldn't be such a big deal. There you go.
Maybe they just made them $5. I'd go see them.
I just think the MPAA, come on, it's not like they were the most credible organization in the world, but now, that's a bit of a hit. But next up, we're going to talk about the major MySpace security breach. Apparently, an automated script was used to process about 44,000 MySpace profiles and accumulate 17 gigs worth of MySpace pictures, and the collection was later released on BitTorrent. And now, Daniel, I don't know if you think this is a big deal for MySpace, but these photos were supposed to be private. They were supposed to be secured. Now they're out there. So are you freaking out? Do you think the other MySpacers are? Should they be?
I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, a good portion of the pictures were from users that had set their profile to private. Either they opted in if they're over 16, or if you're under 16, it automatically opts you as a private.
Right.
But not all of the pictures were from private users, but a good portion of them were.
So what do you think about that? You upload a photo to MySpace, you set it to private, you think no one's going to see it.
It's online, right?
Exactly. I mean, at this day and age, whatever you put online, I think it's pretty much understood that it's in the public domain. I mean, if somebody wants anything on the internet bad enough, they're going to get it. It's just a matter of what they're willing to do to get it. Nothing is secure really on the internet, so I think you have to take that mentality when putting stuff out on the internet.
Yeah, I think that's the smartest thing. I have nothing to add to that because that's exactly what it is. Be smart, know that it's out there.
Well, that's true. But, some people trust the internet.
Well, you shouldn't trust anyone.
There you go.
Finally, we're talking about Last.fm's announcement yesterday that full tracks and albums have been made streamable for free through banner ad support. Now, the amazing thing is that they're backed up by the big 4 music labels as well as over 150,000 indie labels. So I'm going to ask Andrew, is that even a big deal to you?
I think it's a big deal. You can listen to so much music for free. Why wouldn't people want to do that? Also, all those indie labels getting publicity, it's really hard for them to get publicity, so this is a really big deal for them.
Andrew, do you think this might change the way, I don't want to say a fundamental shift in the way music's, distributed on the internet, but if you're an unsigned artist, you can upload your song to Last.fm now and you'll get money off the ad revenue, so you don't have to beg, 5,000 MySpace fans to buy the songs. Do you think that's going to be a big part of this deal?
Huge.
It might be. I don't know. It depends on how people use the site.
Do you plan on using Last.fm, Andrew?
Actually, I just signed up today. And
there you
I
go.
haven't really gotten a chance to try it out, but I know as soon as X-Play's done, I'm going to be checking it out.
What?
Well, thanks for staying
What's
tuned.
after X-Play? Sorry, guys.
Ninja Warrior.
They got plenty of great ratings.
Yeah, they have
Leave the
ratings.
TV on when you do the Last.fm.
But I have to say, I love websites now that are giving back to the artist. Like even Break.com does that. Even if they're fake videos, you're getting money back for what you.
Yeah. Hey, if we're kicking you content, you might as well kick a couple bucks back. So it's nice they're doing it. But that's going to wrap it up for our little virtual audience.
Now, if you guys at home were just watching the segment and thought, man, I really want to tell Kevin and Olivia what I think too, we hear it a lot. Check out our Stickcam page.
I never hear it. That's where you'll find all the details on when the next virtual audience will be and, of course, what we're talking about.
Attack of the Show, weeknights at 7, only on G4.